Look, he hit him. All right, he's got a motive. He'll go to prison.
Right, you're just trying to get rid of him, mate. Well, Bradley runs, he's going to look well guilty, isn't he? And then you're in the clear. I didn't... No, you went over there, Jack. You saw Archie. You had to go at him. That's what you told me.
It was half an hour of TV gold. From the moment it started, it was just this unstoppable tour de force. It was breathtaking.
I want to look after you.
I'm so scared.
He was right. And we'll be okay, I know we will.
I love you. I got the cue just before I was queued to go on, and they said it was Stacey, it was Stacey. That was 20 minutes into the live episode where it was confirmed.
There was, I think, 9 different endings. You know, the same lines, but for 9 different people. And Stacey was one of them, but she was never a suspect, so I didn't bother learning those lines at the back, which I should have really done, and I wish I did now. And I remember getting halfway round, and I thought, oh no, what are those lines? What are the lines at the end? I just had a mental block. And eventually I got there, and I don't think they were the lines that were actually written. But they were similar. And I thought that would do.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. My brother didn't do it. He didn't do it.
No, he didn't do it.
It was me. I killed Archie. It was me.
And she gave the most brilliant, heartbreaking, lovely performance. And I think that may have been her finest hour, or one of them.
Of course, Stacey's misdemeanour couldn't stay a secret for long. This is EastEnders after all. But how did soap's best-kept secret become the talk of the Vic? Watch and learn, folks.
I killed Archie.
So Stacey killed Archie and she shared her secret with Max. Stacey had a bit of a freak out and told Peggy, I killed Archie. Peggy said, you what? So then Stacey and Max and Peggy knew. And then, when Lauren started sulking, Max couldn't keep stum, and he was all, Bradley didn't kill Archie, so Lauren wanted to know who did. She confronted Stacey in the Vic toilets and said, I know you did it, and Stacey said, all right, I did. I killed Archie. Blimey. And then Stacey and Max and Peggy and Lauren knew. It turned out Lauren had recorded Stacey's confession on her phone. Talk about history repeating itself. She's not changed at all. Well, kind of. Anyway, she played it to Janine, so then Stacey and Max and Peggy and Lauren and Janine knew. Phew. And Janine hates Stacey, so she stormed into the Vic and announced it to everyone. So then everyone knew. And that is how a secret spreads. One thing's for sure, Stacey has never had it easy, and over the years we've seen her battle with her own mental illness and her mum, Jean's.
Jean's illness meant that she became a carer at a really young age. She was the one who was like having to be the mother to her own mother, really, and make sure she took the medication and look after her, and she kind of carried that weight from an early age.
Frightened of everything. All the time.
Yeah, but you don't have to be, dear. Because your gobby cow of a daughter's here now to sort it out, all right? Look at you, Mrs. Foamhead. Tip your head back, Mum. I don't want to get shampoo in your eyes.
It wasn't inevitable that Stacey would become a sufferer, and I think that she, for years, like, didn't even think about it. But I think at the back of her mind it is like her worst fear.
Why me? Why has everyone got a normal mum except me?
Yeah, I don't suppose that was true.
You know, I'm fed up with this fear.
What fear?
She's seen what that's like. She's seen her mother go through that since she was a little kid. So I think absolutely terrifies her. But there is a kind of hereditary link.
Happy birthday. When I was first told we wanted to touch on mental health, you know, and we want you to do it. And I felt really scared because it's such a massive thing, and it, you know, it happens to so many people. And, you know, I felt responsible. I really wanted to do it right and do it as realistic as possible.
Those early symptoms are like, she starts to compulsively spend, she has these kind of rather grand ideas.
You should get a couple, there's nothing you can't have, you know.
Very overexcited and enthused about life, extreme promiscuity, and those are the early symptoms. Well, when I was actually writing the story of the bipolar, I was thinking about how you play that moment where Stacey realises that she's got this illness. And it just seemed interesting if you played the whole episode just about Stacey and you don't cut from her, you follow her through every scene.
It's a great episode because the audience got to see bipolar from that person's perspective.
It's slightly shot, slightly out of kilter, so there's something slightly odd about it. The sound's slightly odd.
You felt as though you were in Stacey's body. That was her manic.
Close it down, Sal! Come on, everyone! Take it, it's all free!
No, she don't mean that! I've just paid a fiver for this.
Now, come on!
Miss Slater, please, Miss Slater.
No, I don't need you, and I don't need your poxy markings, because I've got plans. I've got big plans. Well, you're just a petty little man. Take the lot!
She just was on one. She was going from place to place, you know, talking at 100 miles an hour.
All of it, I don't care, all of it can go.
Right, that's it. I want you gone.
You want me to do a little bit of housework? Is that what you want me to do, Uncle Charlie? A little bit of housework?
Did you hear me?
I can do whatever you want. I'll start out there, shall I?
Tomorrow morning,
Shall I just start the carpet?
I want your
Start
stuff
scrubbing?
cleared.
I'll just get on my hands and knees, shall I?
Out.
Charlie, you don't mean that. You
Yes,
don't
I
mean
do.
that.
I do mean that.
Oh, wait, Charlie, wait, come back.
Jean, obviously knowing what Stacey's going through, tries to sort of explain it to her and tell her that she does have a problem. And she's trying to convince herself that there is nothing wrong with her.
Everything's fine.
You are not fine. Stacey, look at you.
Look at the state of you. All this. The spending, the drinking. One minute you're doing this, the next minute you're doing that. That business with Mr. Lister. You are not fine.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm just having fun, Mum? Fun, have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I've heard of it, and I have fun, but this is something else, Stacey. You are not well.
Oh, really? What's wrong with me then? What, you some sort of doctor? What's your diagnosis then, doctor?
Same as me.
Same as you. All right.
Bipolar. There are some things that Lacey and I have shot together that I still get a bit choked about. It's a bit precious, isn't it? But yeah, that's one of them. I found that hard thing to do.
Get out. Just get out, Mum, because I'm fine, all right? I'm fine.
The key image for me was just her looking at herself in the mirror, and she does look deranged. She looks completely out of it, and she's just almost saying to herself like a mantra, like, I'm normal. But you know that she's kind of realised for one split second that she's got it.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm normal. I'm completely normal. I am, Mum. I'm completely normal.
Once Jean realises that Stacey can possibly have the same disorder as herself, I think that shifts the relationship completely, because her whole life she's always been the weaker one. She's been the one that has had to be looked after, and for the first time she's actually having to be a kind of proper mother, take responsibility and be the one that is the carer.
Am I mad, Mum? Don't be silly. I'm just not well.
I didn't mean it. All them horrible things I said, I didn't mean them.
I know. Take your head back. I Don't want to get soap in your eyes, do we? That's it.
A lot of people love watching Stacey and Jean together. You know, it's always quite heart-wrenching. I think it changed her life dramatically. It made her realise a lot of things. You know, I think it strengthened the bond between her and her mum, and Bradley and Max. You know, all the people that she loves and cares about.
There were people who suddenly, they'd thought bipolar disorder was the kind of thing that crazy people like Jean had, and they didn't know that an apparently kind of ordinary girl like Stacey at that age could get it.
I learnt so much from it, and it really opened my eyes. And, you know, the fact that it helped a few people to realise that they had it, you know, they watched the episode and went to the doctor, you know, and found similarities, and, you know, it helped them. And I think if you can do that from a TV programme, you know, a soap, then you've achieved something.